All right, everybody, welcome back. Of course, you knew we were going to drop a video about this game. I have been so excited for this match all weekend. Genuinely, I've been waiting for this one all weekend. Filming this in stoppage time currently. Liverpool have been all over Manchester City today. I mean, this competition today really hasn't even had a moment where it was close. I'm sure the statistics will tell us the same. And to the outsiders that didn't watch this match today, look, I know not all of you catch these games. And to the people that don't even watch this video, they look at it saying, okay, Liverpool's playing better. They won 2-0. Man City's just not playing well. To me, this game today was exactly what I have been kind of seeing from City recently. And we know this is how good Liverpool are. All right. At Anfield, I said this the other week. These guys are absolutely unbeatable right now. The way they're playing, the way the crowd is getting behind them, this has got to be the worst place you would want to go play at the world in the world at the moment. And to me today, this 2-0 was much more than that. I mean, this was destruction. It's probably the largest gap I've seen between Liverpool and City since we'd have to go back more than 5 years. Like, to be honest, just overall. And it's crazy because, we break down and we look at the two sides as is, right? The lineups that went out there today. And obviously City, still missing some players, but we're talking about, I just read an article they called, Haaland, Foden, I think, Diaz, Bernardo Silva, world class. City have these renowned world class players, and let me tell you something about Liverpool, right? Fantastic club and international players they have. They go out there and they really just work harder. Like that's what I really enjoy about this Liverpool team. I don't even want to know. I say this every time I talk about Liverpool. What level of fitness these guys do in training? Because they don't stop running. Their press is one of the best I have ever seen. I mean, the first 20 minutes of this game, I don't even know if I've ever seen Man City not be able to, Man City, one of the greatest possession teams in the world. The style that Pep preaches, they literally couldn't even get out of the back. Liverpool have so many threats, whether it's that long ball out they play. Both the center backs have incredible passing. The fullbacks have incredible passing. It's that long ball, that one ball out. If they get a corner, it's like you're defending a FIFA corner with VVD because, the amount of times they should have had corner goals today, 2 or 3. Any given moment between Szoboszlai, Gakpo, Trent, these guys all have a missile of a shot in their locker, hitting the post, missing wide. I mean, if we break down overall statistics today and we look at this match, I mean, look, we know that Liverpool is much better than Man City right now. Everyone knows that. Only people with biases would tell you otherwise. We know how bad City are playing recently. But the year is 2024. City have all these world-class players out there on the pitch, still have Pep Guardiola managing the team. And we look at this gap, right? This gap. Over 3 expected goals, less than 1 expected goal. City are currently producing less than 1 expected goal. And the people that don't watch the game, they're going to say, oh, it's Haaland's fault, it's all this. Look, the fact of the matter is, it's 3-0. Oh my God, Darwin has missed it. The fact of the matter is that the real difference between these two teams is the general ability to work harder. Liverpool right now are just working harder than everybody. I mean, discipline and hard work. That's what I see when I watch Liverpool every single time. They all press as a unit. The egos are very low on this team. And I got to say, VVD for me, like if we want to get reactionary, he is now officially for me, you could probably put him in the top 10 overall in terms of consistency over time for a center back. The way this guy came back from an injury that a lot of people don't come back from and has just continued to game by game elevate his game. He's had moments where it's been ups and downs a little on this return, but for the most part, I mean, Konate goes out today, Gomez goes in. They just look so secure as a unit. The midfield is so good, and I got to tell you, this is why I've been huge on Liverpool for weeks, even before this breakout started when I was watching them, because I'm looking at the team and I'm saying, look at the way they lined up today. They went Diaz at the 9, they went Gakpo wide, Szoboszlai, and Salah, right? The luxury where they can bring in Harvey Elliott. They can bring in Darwin. Jota is injured right now. He's not even playing. Chiesa's injured right now. So they have 2 injuries, right? Konate 3. Connor Bradley, who played amazing in a Champions League game. Let's just say, give or take, 4 or 5 injuries, right? And the fact that Liverpool, with that excuse for a lot of teams, goes out there, dominates the way they do today. I told you this 2 weeks ago. I told you this last week, and I told you this midweek. I am very sold on this team. This team, in the same week, just delivered the same exact result against Real Madrid and now Manchester City. And they're on top of the world. They're the best team in football right now. And it's not even close. Right now, I think they're the best by a lot. Barcelona, for me, we can make a video and talk about what's going on there. They just need to start picking it up again because they're falling down a bit. This team is by far right now. You give any team the chance to play Liverpool over 2 legs, and Liverpool, in my opinion, dismantles any team. No team can play right now at the speed and pace. And so Liverpool, here's the obstacle for Liverpool going forward. You know, anyone who's watching, Liverpool fan, look at this form. You know, City, Madrid, Villa, it doesn't matter. Look at when they play teams that, for me, I would say Villa, Madrid, City, very respectable. You know, maybe not playing well, some of these teams, but very respectable clubs. Great teams for the years overall. Look, dismantling 2-0. You know, just dismantling. And it's like the discipline where we watch some teams play really well. They go up 2 or 3, choke the lead. This Liverpool team is so serious. And look at the upcoming fixtures. Newcastle away, Everton away. You know, Everton just got shit on today. Girona in the Champions League. Fulham at home. Southampton in the Cup. You know, Spurs away, which will be a good one. Spurs always play up, in my opinion, against very good teams. They always deliver a good match. But then it's like Leicester, West Ham, United, Forest, Brentford. You know, they're not seeing, you go down the schedule outside of Spurs, they're not even seeing City in the Premier League till February. So you look at this schedule and you're like, how many points is this team going to drop? They have injuries right now. You know, we just took a look at their team. You know, we're expecting to see Jota back, a big part of his team in December. We're expecting to see Connor Bradley will be fine. Allison's, going to be able to be back in there rotating, although they keep us playing crazy right now. Chiesa, December. So we look at this schedule. I mean, guys, this could get really ugly for the Premier League unless Liverpool get hit with some like crazy curse and they start playing bad. I mean, I don't know who's even gonna get within like 15 points of this team this year because I'm looking at this schedule and I'm like, for the next, let's say 15 games, I think they're dropping maybe like, I don't even know, 5 points. You know, they're probably gonna steamroll this schedule now. They're playing very well against the best teams in the world. You know, maybe City's not the most informed. So, look, it might get ugly for the Premier League. It might get really ugly. You know, there's other teams right now picking it up. I know the Arsenal fans will be high on how they've played. You know, we look at the table right now. They're only 9 points behind. But that's a big deal. And you look at Arsenal's upcoming schedule, right? They're putting together some good form. Their schedule is really not too bad. They got to take care of United, but if they can do that, you're going to see Arsenal start to pick up 3 points left and right? They're not getting a really tough run until, pretty much the end of January. So Arsenal's got a chance to kind of narrow that gap. But boy, oh boy, man. This just, the setting of this has changed. We look at the Prem table, City with 4 losses in a row in the Premier League. And look, City have their work cut out for them because next week they're playing Forest, who's a respectable team, 6-4-3, 6th place team. So City, for me, what the hell is going on? They've got to face Juve away in a week and a half, and they got to face United, which is never a tough game. Then they got to go away to Villa. Like, City don't have the hardest schedule ahead, but they don't have it easier than Liverpool, and now they're 11 points behind. Did you just hear me? City are 11 points behind Liverpool, 11 points behind. So this one for me, I'm not the one to sit here and wrap up the Prem title. We've got about 25 odd games left. That's a lot of matches, right? That is a lot of matches. We all know that. But the way they're playing, and look, you don't want to peak too early, but I just look at this Liverpool team, and it's players to me that have had such quality over the years at different clubs, at this club, coming all together and playing incredible. This is a title-winning team to me. I watch the players, the way I don't see a way where this can slip, and there's no way, knock on wood, there's no way the whole starting 11 is going to get injured. So that's not happening. So, obviously very vital parts of this team, VVD, Salah, but man, they are just a really special team to watch. I know the glazing is getting out of control. I'm not even here to really crap too much on Man City. Man City's just hitting the worst form they've ever had. I don't know what's going to happen with them next. We really need to start asking questions if they drop to Forest again. They need to win. This is a must-win game for Man City, like mentality-wise. For their mentality, it's a must-win. But Liverpool, I think this video for me is for Liverpool fans. It's a joy to watch them play. They don't overpossess the game. They do exactly what they have to do. They pressure you out the game. And the funniest part about this game today, too, is you see Man City getting a little possession in the second half. Bro, these guys are exhausted. That press that Liverpool did in the first half, it's crazy. And it's like Liverpool pick and choose their moments. We even go back to that Madrid game this week, right? And it's like, it looks like they saved even more for that second half in the tank. They went crazy in the second half. That game was incredible in the second half. So when these Liverpool guys put their mind to it, they want it, they're going to beat anybody. I'm telling you right now. Premier League, Champions League. Look, if I'm a Liverpool fan, I love to see where my team is at. My only thing for Liverpool is don't overdo the other cups. You know, I know every team wants to go through and win like 6 trophies, but this season, man, right now in world football, a really good chance in the Champions League, and obviously a great chance for this Prem title, and you want to see them do those two. That's going to be the most successful possible season. You know, I know people are going to be left and right for FA Cup, all this stuff, but the way they're going in those two, my freaking goodness, they have depth, they have passion, they are so fit. They are clinical. They are just a great team. So, cheers to Liverpool. I'm not super surprised with this result today. I didn't really expect to see City do much. I didn't think this was going to be a 5-0, so it wasn't, but a 2-0 that was just ultra dominant for Liverpool. And, you know, how many times in our career, let's just end the video with this, can we say that we just watched a City match where they had hardly any shots and less than one expected goal? I mean, Man City. So they need to find ways to control more of the match, to get Haaland more involved, because obviously we know how lethal Haaland is. They have to find ways, man. I know their wingers have downgraded a lot over the years, but they got to find a way. They got to find a way, and obviously injuries are killing them. And really, we're seeing the importance of Rodri. Like, I know that Rodri's not going to be necessarily the instant moment to their goals, but he's more than likely going to be a lot of that control they're missing right now. So that's going to be the video. Liverpool win 2-0. Crazy, crazy. Football's crazy right now.